JUNGKOOK was caught on camera with a mysterious woman outside a military complex. Meanwhile, JIMIN, who is still serving at a separate location, is reportedly unaware of the meeting. Is this the beginning of a story Army doesn't want to know? A video less than 15 seconds long broke the silence of the K-pop world this week and sparked major concern and uproar among global Army. JUNGKOOK, the youngest BTS member who is currently serving his military duty, was seen stepping out of a black SUV with a stylishly dressed woman unknown to the public. The video location was identified as outside an active military zone, raising the big question, what was JUNGKOOK doing there? And who is that woman? Soon after the video spread, another concern of equal weight emerged. JIMIN, JUNGKOOK's close friend and fellow BTS member, was reportedly still inside the military camp when the video was taken. This situation sparked speculation. Did JUNGKOOK secretly take special leave? Why wasn't JIMIN with him? Are they still as close as they used to be? The fact that both are undergoing military service separately has been publicly known, but for the first time, an emotional distance seems to emerge between the two members known for their close bond. Some Army have called this the most awkward moment in JUNGKOOK friendship history, while others voice concern that JUNGKOOK's personal life may now be shifting away from BTS's core focus, group unity and integrity. The video, according to information gathered from fan forums and South Korean local media, was secretly recorded by someone who recognized JUNGKOOK as he exited the car at night. His face looked tired, but his steps were light. The woman beside him wore casual clothing, a mask, and a cap, but their body language showed mutual comfort, not a formal interaction between co-workers. Too intimate to be called professional business, wrote one fan who claimed to have analyzed the video for hours. HYB, BTS's agency, has yet to release an official statement. Only one informal response has been given by an anonymous source within the Korean entertainment industry, stating that the woman is part of the creative team for JUNGKOOK's post-military project. However, the statement didn't clarify why the meeting took place in secrecy and why only JUNGKOOK was present, without official escort or military supervision. Even more surprising, reports from online military communities mention that the leave JUNGKOOK obtained that day was personal and limited. If this is true, it raises a big question. Did he use that leave for personal reasons, or is there a hidden motive behind the meeting? JIMIN, known for his discipline and commitment to military schedules, is entirely absent from the circulating information. JIMIN's absence further strengthens public opinion that something is being hidden. Army's concerns are not only about romance or speculation of a love relationship. The central worry is the appearance of a crack in BTS's internal unity. The relationship between BTS members has long been the solid foundation of their success. JIMIN and JUNGKOOK, who often show closeness in various events and live broadcasts, now seem to be walking on two paths growing apart. We feel like we're watching two worlds drifting away, wrote a longtime fan on Twitter. Other fans tried to remain rational. They argued that JUNGKOOK, like any human, has a right to personal life. But they also questioned his chosen way to live it, secretively, while still bound by military obligations and without involvement of official parties. We just want him to be honest. If he's really close to someone, there's no need to hide it like this, said a senior Army on an international fan forum. Meanwhile, JIMIN's condition in the military camp has also begun to attract attention. Some fans expressed concern that JIMIN may feel neglected or uninvolved in JUNGKOOK's personal plans. Speculation has developed. Did JIMIN know about the meeting? Was he deliberately not informed? And is this the start of BTS's internal shift post-military? Adding complexity, Korean media have started raising the narrative that HYB is currently preparing a big move for JUNGKOOK after his military service ends in June 2024. Global collaborations, major solo projects, even a possible acting debut are said to be in the pipeline. If this is all true, then the meeting with the mysterious woman could be part of the preparation. But why do it secretly? This situation reflects the immense pressure faced by idols, especially BTS members. They are expected not only to keep producing, but also to maintain image, intermember relationships, and fans' extremely high expectations. In such conditions, even the slightest move seen as unusual can trigger a storm. Undeniably, JUNGKOOK is in a very difficult position. As a global idol, he carries inhuman expectations. But as a regular person, he also deserves to live his life in peace. Yet the public seems unready to accept JUNGKOOK's personal side, especially if it involves romance or personal decisions that don't involve BTS as a whole. For JIMIN, ARMY hopes he remains strong and focused on his military service. Many believe he will continue to be a pillar of BTS's unity, no matter what happens. But worries remain. Will the group's dynamic stay the same after military service? Will they remain united as a group or slowly focus on their individual paths? Right now, no one knows for sure what's going on behind the scenes. But one thing is clear. That 15-second video has opened a Pandora's box of speculation, suspicion, and concern. Armies around the world can now only wait for clarification, answers, or perhaps a silence that continues to spark endless questions. June 2024 will be a turning point. But not just for JUNGKOOK, for BTS as a whole. And perhaps for all armies who have long pinned their hopes on the unity of 7 extraordinary men now walking their own paths. The recent event, showing BTS's JUNGKOOK stepping out of a car with an unknown woman, not only shook fans' hearts, but also opened a deeper space for reflection. Amid the online uproar, we must pause and ask ourselves, is all of this truly real? Are we witnessing an unwanted reality, or merely victims of narratives shaped by algorithms and fast-paced media consumption? Sources of this circulating video and viral screenshots come from platforms highly prone to manipulation: TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Twitter/X, and online community forums. In fact, several of the shared clips have gone through editing, trimming, and sound filtering processes that obscure or even eliminate the original context. Thus, an important question arises. Are we reacting to a fact, or being provoked by a convincing fabrication? As fans' emotions soar, so does the potential for public attention to be misused. It's not uncommon for media or certain accounts to exploit a celebrity's fame like JUNGKOOK's for clicks, views, and engagement. Therefore, we must ask, was the controversial video spread intentionally to create sensation? Who benefits from the viral narrative? The uploader? Social media platforms? Or even, as some theories suggest, part of a planned promotional strategy? We cannot ignore the fact that BTS, as a global phenomenon, is always a magnet for media exposure, both informative and speculative. In the entertainment world, it's not unusual for personal issues to be raised just to divert attention from larger matters, or even to test market reactions before a major project launch. Could it be that JUNGKOOK's meeting with a mysterious woman is part of a broader communication scenario? A strategy to shape public opinion before his comeback? It must be emphasized that up until now, there has been no official statement from JUNGKOOK, HYB, or the South Korean military explicitly confirming or denying the truth of the video's content. All the data we have are mere visual fragments and interpretive narratives from netizens. So why are we so quick to conclude? Why, as viewers, do we willingly surrender our critical reasoning to a viral video? We must also honestly admit that as a fan community, there's a paradox in how we treat idols. On one hand, we exalt them as symbols of strength and inspiration. Yet on the other hand, we demand absolute transparency from their private lives. Is it fair for us to interrogate JUNGKOOK's every move just because he's a celebrity? Or have we crossed the line in consuming a public figure's personal life? JIMIN, who is currently still in the military, seems uninvolved in the dynamics sparked by the video. But JIMIN's silence has itself become a new source of speculation. Many fans question whether his absence in this context signals a growing distance between the two. Yet again, this is a subjective interpretation. We have no objective proof that JIMIN and JUNGKOOK's relationship is strained. Are we drawing too far-reaching conclusions from one person's silence? Or is this a reflection of our excessive expectations about BTS members' personal relationships? In a world flooded with information, skepticism is not just important, it is essential. Skepticism here doesn't mean cynicism, but the ability to ask crucial questions before believing the information we receive. When a single video can trigger global interpretation, the public must be more careful in reading motives and context. Are we seeing a mirror of reality or a shadow of illusion created by social media? These are questions we all must ponder. Is the woman in the video really Jungkook's girlfriend or just a work colleague? Why did the video appear at such a specific time, right before Jungkook's military discharge? Could this be part of a covert PR campaign, psychologically conditioning the public for major changes in Jungkook's career? To what extent are we allowing collective emotion to override data verification and credible information? Thank you.